communication can be flat or it can be dynamic. And like a children's book, it can be a tale, it can be a story. I'm sure everyone watching has heard that storytelling is really important in business communication. It's very important that you paint the picture for the audience. When I was in my early 20s, I studied with a Native American Indian chief. And it's interesting because I learned, and perhaps you know, Native American Indians, they tell stories. They take their time. They paint the picture. But one thing that I thought was very interesting that I learned also from this chief was the idea that you have to set a goal, set an objective, whatever it is, and you need to walk towards that. You need to, everything you do is moving towards your objective, towards your goal. Now, that was in a broader scheme of life, but if you think about it, it applies to communication. When we come to communicate, we have an objective, a purpose. Who's our audience? Who are we talking to? What do we need to get them to do? And once we know what that objective is and we walk in that direction, we have to paint the picture. So what I want to suggest that you do is I want you to, as an exercise, choose the wall, maybe your pet or a chair that you can tell a story to, communicate an idea to. Maybe you have a sales pitch, something that you want to practice. You know what you want to say, and I want you to imagine that road between you and the wall or the chair or the dog, whatever you've chosen to communicate to. Here's that road. And on my way to the objective, to reaching my purpose, I see along the way the sections of my speech, the things I want to say. I imagine them, I see them, and I describe them. On a road, I might see a farm stand. I might see a restaurant. I might see an animal. And I can describe what those look like. But in our business communication, you need to think in sections of what is your first bullet point, your second bullet point, your next bullet point. And if you can really imprint them on your brain, and again, see the road between you and your audience. See the road between you and your audience. Tell them a story. Tell them a story. Because, you know, everybody likes a story. Everybody likes a children's book. It's comforting. And we all know that storytelling is so important in our business communication. So it's just a simple tip about messaging that I want to give you today on your way to being a strong, effective communicator. And please, you know, come talk to me and I'd be more than happy to help you with more on messaging and more on effective communication. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, to share, to subscribe to the By Jill Diamond channel, and I'll see you real soon with the next effective communication skills principle.